As Larry mentioned, parts of the mountains already seen some of that snowfall. Some areas could get as much as up to 4 inches of snow. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane now live this morning in Boone. So, Richard, how are things looking right now?
Ben, as a matter of fact, things are looking just like you said. Good morning to you. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Just in the last few moments after we took our little bump shot here, our opening shot of this area, we're seeing some flurries starting to fall. That's just part of what we're expecting throughout the day as it'll get heavier. Folks up here are used to it, and they say they're getting prepared. Now, as we take a look at video, we can tell you that preps have been underway all week long for folks up here in the mountain areas, our mountain community. While they expect some snowfall and accumulation, they say they're taking steps to make sure the streets are clear and prepared for whatever ice and snow they may get, whatever accumulation they may get. Now, as far as power, now normally when there is like a storm of this nature, even if it's a slight one, there is always the concern about winds, heavy winds that could blow trees over branches or trees into power lines and cause some outages. So the power companies here say they are on standby. Spoke with some road crews yesterday afternoon. They were telling us that basically it's an all people deployed in certain areas. That way, wherever there's trouble, either highway crews, North Carolina Department of Transportation crews, or local area crews can get to those problem areas. Then that's the same thing with our power companies. They're doing the same thing, keeping people in a position to get to those areas that need it the most. Of course, we've still got a ways to go before we see any heavy snowfall or any heavy accumulation, and to find out just how bad the roads are. So it may be some time, but like the department has been saying, the Department of Transportation has been saying for the last few days, best to have your stuff taken care of as soon as possible so you don't have to get out on the roads if this stuff, I don't know if you can see it, if the snow starts to get heavier and it starts to accumulate, those roads could get dangerous. We're right here in Boone. We'll keep checking in, give you some more updates throughout the day, but now we'll send it back to you.
Great advice there. Stay warm, Richard. We'll check back in with you here shortly. Now, ice is a big concern over the next 2 days. And while the Charlotte area could see a trace to an inch of snow or more, the mountains could see up to 4 inches. And this morning, North Carolina Governor Josh Stein, he's urging people to really think ahead now.
In snowy and icy areas, avoid traveling. If you have to be on the road, store an emergency kit in your vehicle. And don't forget to check on your loved ones and anyone you know who might be vulnerable, especially the elderly.
Well, if you have to get on those roads today and tomorrow, remember that the ice should impact how fast you stop. Just take it easy, decrease your speed, don't follow up too closely on people. Leave around 6 to 8 seconds between you and the car in front of you.
In snowy and icy areas, avoid traveling. If you have to be on the road, store an emergency kit in your vehicle. And don't forget to check on your loved ones and anyone you know who might be vulnerable, especially the elderly.
Well, as you just heard, the governor talking about we are under a state of emergency right now as the state prepares for rain, snow, and in some cases, everything in between. That is why you want to stay with WCNC Charlotte throughout the day today for our extended weather coverage, starting at 7 this morning and then all day long. We're going to be live on WCNC Plus, our streaming app for the latest track on this winter storm, traffic, and breaking news as it happens. You can download the WCNC Plus app for free and stay with us for our winter weather coverage.